busted my microphone. Okay, can you hear me now? For some reason, I have not unplugged my mic. I have not messed with my mic, but now it's not wanting to work. It set it to my default item rather than my default mic rather than. Sup, old man? Okay. I really need to get wrong, old man. I can call multiple people old man. It's just only one of them is my old man. Oh. I hope you're not my daddy. That would be kind of creepy. Well, you're a lady. I would never call you an old man. Never. All right. I don't know what all you guys were able to hear, considering I did not have I did not have my microphone working. Thank you, Akroma. Where are you? Ha 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 ha! Horse charge. Those things always like fly up and away before I can get to them on foot, but with a horse, I am mighty. So I need to. So what we're gonna do this time through, which I wasn't able to tell you guys because my microphone wasn't working. Thank you, Akroma, for helping me get my mic working, for letting me know that my mic was not working. Man, I hate how Windows just changes settings randomly. It's stupid. Anyway, so what I was telling you guys was I was going to go ahead and finish the dock build this stream. Well, we'll see if I actually get it done, but I'm planning on finishing it completely. And we'll see if Robert even likes it. Oh, hey there, Mega Meaty Bacon Man. How you doing, man? Thanks for joining the stream. I think we've got the entire server watching. Anyway, so I've decided that we're going to, instead of just having a an aquarium type feel, I think we're literally going to make a glass jar, and we're gonna build Doc's old house inside of the glass jar. And I think we need to go get some grass and then so that we can build some grass around it, to extend the build, and then sand for the water to go like run up into the water. So that makes me think, okay, I'm gonna have to run back one more time and get some steel. Well, I guess it's iron, not steel. We don't have the technology for steel, although we can make netherite and diamond armor and all that stuff. He really made it really inconvenient to bounce your way through this tunnel, didn't he? Just such a weird list of things you need. Where's the enchantments and the bones? I thought I was gonna hit straight stone there. Whew. Whew. Come on. There we go. Okay, so instead of running back right now, let's go ahead and see if we can get the outline of the jar going. So we're gonna need it to be at least. There we go. So I would need it to be at least the width of this, but I want it to be a little bit wider so that I have room for grass and sand to be around as well. So I want it to be significantly wider than this longest point because this is not center line. This is offset. So that means that it would touch the edge of the circle. Okay, so we'll just count this out and then add 10 blocks. 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13! Get out of here. Leave me alone! Okay, 13 and then add 5. And then add 8. I mean, dang it. Ow. So we're looking at 21 and then add 10. Basically, we're just trying to make a circle. Guys, I don't want to use my my glass to get out of here. Please leave me alone. I mean, I could beat you guys in a fair fight. It wouldn't be a fair fight. Just leave me alone. Thank you. All right. So 13 and then it was 8 here. Yeah, so 21. Let's do 31 just to give us enough space. Okay, so now that we're semi-safe over here, I'm going to bring up the circle map. Bang. Minecraft circle. Okay, circle oval generator, 31 blocks wide. Okay, and let's make it a thin-walled. There we go. That's doable. That is perfectly doable. Okay, let's go ahead and start matching this up with the center. I'm going to move this to the other side so I can see it and the beautiful chat room. Okay, so really? So obstinate. Okay, so I need to find the center line on here. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Well, there's a 1 block center. That makes my life easy. Okay, so we'll do 9 and 8. That'll make this the center line right here. And then since I expanded it by 10 blocks, I'll just add 5 blocks to here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. And then we'll do 1, 2, 3. Okay. Then it's 3, then 2. And then 1 4 times. And then 2, then 3. Hello, sir. Would you like to hear about our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ? There we go. Okay. And then it goes back to another 7. Okay. 1, 2, 3. 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. And then down to 3. And then 2. And 1 4 times. Yep. And then would it be back? Yeah, I will be back. 1, 2. And then 1, 2, 3. And then we're going to have to build out a little bit. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Lost 1, but at least I got 1 of them back. Okay. So we got the 7 across here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Then 3. Yeah, 3. I don't know why I'm questioning that every time. 2. Okay. Okay, that's 4 of those. And then 2, and 1, 2, 3. Oh, hello there. Seven. And then 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. And 1, 2. I did something wrong along the way. Okay, so it's 7, 3, 2, 4, 7, 3, 2, 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, 3, 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's my problem right there. So because that whole back wall took so much more resources, I'm just going to extend this out 1 more, and then that should fix the problem. So that means I just have to change all of this instead of all the stuff in the back. And that'll just mean there's more room on the front of the build, which that should be just fine anyway. All right. I don't want to lose any of our precious glass. Okay. So it was 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2. Now I'm missing something else. So what's going wrong here? I think I know what I did wrong. I think I know what I did wrong. So there's 1, 2, this is 7 this way. Come on, let me go over. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so I just went 1 block too long. I was overthinking it. Right. That's not right. That is not right. Oh, I'm actually pretty low on health there. And I'm on fire again. Okay. I don't want to go to the nether. I'm already burning. They weren't talking to me. I get it. I know. I understand. I'm sorry. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so just a mismatch in the easiest of places to mess up again. Okay, so we're gonna call that a good day. I understand what I did. Really? Oh, no, 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 not the creeper. Not the creeper. Not next to my nice glass jar. Get the creeper away from my jar. Keep the creeper away from my jar. Where'd it go? Mop grinder mechanics. Gotta love it. I understand he was just offering me 2 creepers. Okay, so we're gonna have to clear a little bit of area around this, but shouldn't be too bad. I thought I was gonna need a lot of glass, but it didn't turn out that I needed that much, honestly. A chroma, no! You know, it's easier to respond to chat when, Oh, are you still in the desert? It's easy. I was gonna say it's easier to respond to chat when everybody's in the server and listening to the stream. It's not hard to have a higher number than you Adristea. You got one of the lowest numbers on the server still, even despite your 3 deaths the other day. You've been doing quite well. Me, on the other hand, I am still winning with the top number of deaths in the server. Last night? Are you at 30 now? Oh, was that last night that oh, okay. I got the time frame mixed up. So Adristea, I don't know if you can see the stream right now, but I was thinking that you could just have your railway. I think we mentioned you doing a railway, but your railway would deposit either deposit him into this basin or directly into this jar. If you just deposit them in the basin, I'll probably extend the railway straight into the jar. Yeah, I'm literally just I'm gonna close it up over the top of this whole thing. Oh no, I didn't check if the tower would have enough space around the jar. Oh no! Oh no! It's gonna stick through the jar. Why are there 2? There's 2 Endermen just chilling inside the jar. So by the time we're done with this, we're gonna have a dock in the jar. In a jar. This is kind of different from what me and Robert discussed. I haven't discussed with Robert the idea of building a jar, but this is the only way that I could get myself interested in actually doing this because the terraforming just was not working in my brain. So I hope he's okay with this. Maybe I should like try to like maybe I should like write like mason on the side of the jar. So it's like a mason jar, like a canning jar. Because that's a brand of canning jar in the US. I don't know if it's anywhere else, but maybe I should do that on the side of this jar. Because then he's like a bug in a jar. Ball would probably be easier to write, so if I'm gonna do a jar name, I'm probably gonna do that. Mason jar is the type, ball is the brand. Oh, I see. I feel like I must have known that at some point, but I didn't know it now. Oh man, the fact that the jar is not going to quite cover that corner, it's basically just going to have to stick out of the jar because there's no way I could make this jar big enough with space constraints and material constraints to get around that. Yeah, there's a pathway in my brain for that. It's that kind of thing. Okay, so it took me almost 3 stacks of glass just to get around this once. I only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So I can do 4 more layers of 3. Hopefully, by the time we get down to the last few stacks, I can start narrowing off the top of this thing and put the cap on it. And then we can start terraforming the inside because I want to put some nice grass down, some sand. Maybe I'll bring a few turtles over. Yeah, I want to bring a few turtles over. That sounds like a good plan to me. We're gonna put turtles in here. Not in the aquarium area, not in the with all the coral, but Achroma, no! Dude, don't lose the armor, okay? Do whatever you have to. Save the armor. That stuff isn't free. Well, it is free. It was free, but it's not cheap. Ah! That didn't go well. Okay. There's something really satisfying about breaking glass in this game. Hi, is there a problem here? Can I help you? No. Sure, if you want to get out, that's fine, but stay out of my build space. Okay. And then there's nothing over that. There we go. Whew. I'm gonna get killed doing dumb builds. Really? Really? Okay. Mistakes have been made. How long do you think he can stay angry? Do I have a boat? I could put him in a boat. That would be fun. I literally came up to the edge so the skeleton could hit me. No, no, no! Really? I was hoping to find some... When did the creeper get there? There's the chests. Oh. Oh, I don't have time for you, Mr. Zomble. I didn't even do anything. Oh, there's more. These zombies are ridiculous. So you're telling me that I have no wood here? I can't make a boat to catch an Enderman? Because that would be a really cool pet to give Doc. Just put an Enderman in a boat and leave it in his house for him. I'd be down for that. I'd have a pet Enderman. Oh, there's more here. Didn't realize there was more materials getting ready to despawn. All right. Okay, now I can get back to my stuff now that there's not a skeleton shooting at me and an Enderman pissed at me. Okay, so I think this probably looks like another 10 layers. Need to get rid of all that. There we go. Okay, I'll just keep doing this forever. Oh, thank goodness. I only have to work tomorrow morning. I don't have to work the whole day. Well, I don't technically have to work tomorrow, but if I want a paycheck, I need to work tomorrow. I should really work tomorrow. I had to take a part of Wednesday off for going to court related to the divorce, and then I had to do the same for. It's gonna be a pain. And I had to do the same on Wednesday. That's why, sorry, on Thursday. That's why I was there on the Thursday stream because I had stuff to do then that I had to do that day too. So, anyway, so long story short, I'm just running short on hours this week. So if I want to hit a full 40 hours for this week, I need to work tomorrow as well. And then I'm gonna be working 2 more weeks at this company. Do we all need to like Avengers Assemble style help and go help out a Chroma? Do we need? Is that something we need to do? I mean, I'd be happy for a distraction. I wouldn't care. Had to die by myself. Oh wow. I'm sorry, I was helping Doc pack. I'm sorry. I feel like I'm not going to let that one down. Okay. We might have to go back to base and smelt the rest of my sand into glass just to finish this. And so I'm thinking I'll get like gray stained glass or something like that so that there were no slackers online. Are you saying I'm not a slacker, but I didn't help? I don't understand. I can almost guarantee I'm getting that completely wrong. Oh, right. Now more of this nonsense. Oh, I'm actually hitting the house now. Okay, so let's go ahead and fill in around it. So this side can still go up a little ways. It's right here. Oh, geez. I cannot even imagine. Like, what else happened? I knew you fell in the hole, and I knew you like went in after your stuff multiple times, and you kept dying, and then eventually you said you thought your stuff had despawned. So I've got 20 plus zombies on you, slime, skeletons, and spiders. Wow. Yeah, there's really no surviving that. Just makes me wonder why there was so many mobs in one place, though. That's insane. Yeah, spiders are such a pain when trying to build away from other mobs. Try two slimes to go down, to slowly go down, but no bueno. Yeah. It's just hard with that many mobs. Okay, so I don't know exactly how many layers it's going to take to get this thing to close up to where I want the lid to be. So I'm wondering if I shouldn't start going in now. So I think I want to do one more layer, get it a little higher, and then what we'll do is we're gonna have to go make more glass. I feel like one more layer is what's needed to make this be done right. And then I need to figure out a way to like put a scotch tape, like a masking tape label on the side of this jar so that we can write on the side, here we see a Doc in his natural habitat or something like that. I think we can use banners for the words, but I think I need to get some sort of like either yellow concrete or some sort of tan block. Maybe bone block would work to actually make the look of masking tape. But I'll figure out what I want to write, and then I'll let you know um, what I want letters wise, because I definitely think banners is the right way to go. And so I'll just need to find like I think a wood probably to do it in, to do the scotch tape in, the masking tape in. And so I can make shelves out of it. I thought I was gonna fall. So I can make shelves out of it that match. Yeah, exactly. I was gonna do like a wood background and then shelves that matched the color pattern. Okay, so I think this is finally high enough. Can you leave me alone, please? I'm not interested. Okay. So I think this is high enough. We can start closing off the lid. Actually, if we went one layer higher, we get past the peak here and we could start building inward. So if we go 4 blocks higher than this should be completely past the peak. Okay. I think that's what we're gonna do. And then we'll put the lid on this. So we're gonna go make some more glass, collect some steel for the cap, and also take a look at the materials we have on hand and see what I think we're gonna have to go looking for a wood type that will work for this, because I don't think anything I have at my base will work. Just something that's like basic tan would be good. Pale oak is so stark white though. It could work. Birch is probably the best bet. And then I could make a stripped log shelf of it, and that would I think so. I think birch is the best idea. I have a portal that goes to that to a birch forest, so I can go there and get some birch. I don't have a farm for it yet because I haven't bothered to make a wood farm, and I've been like shy on wood for such a long time. Good lord. A chroma. Good lord, buddy. Looks like one of the days I had a while back. The skeletons are trying to level up. So are you at you're at base. If you hold on a second, bud. Hold on. Oh, I went the wrong way. This is confusing to get out of. We need a better way than just water towers. Water spills, I should say. Staff stairs. You need to like put copper chests and regular chests along the stairwell at random intervals so that you get golems walking up and down the stairs randomly. So it seems like they're tending to their duties. On. Why would he put a fence there? Why? I'm sure there's a good reason. Probably something decorative, but yeah, makes it annoying when you're trying to walk through with a horse and you can't see what's in front of you. Oh, okay. So we need birch. We need birch logs. Well, hello. Okay, but then it would be slow. I could walk through with that. I surprised you. You surprised me. You're never here. I either need to go get some medicine for my headache, or I need to drink more caffeine. One of the two, or both. Some of my villagers have escaped into the nether roof because none of them are contained. Yeah, I've noticed them walking around quite a bit. They are around a lot. Only 700 more blocks to go. Love the nether roof, but also don't like the nether roof. Free range villagers, they're happier. They give you better prices. That's actually not true. Do not quote me on that. Do not quote me on that. Oh, we need to. So in the next server, in the next iteration of the server, we need to get the mod that allows you to have player heads, and then we could get Mega Meaty Bacon Man's player heads, and then put his head on all the villagers. I'd be down for that too, but then I'd probably try to collect people's heads, and that would probably be bad for the server economy. Stargate mod. I would love to have the Stargate mod. It is a little. I don't know if it'll work for the server though, just because I don't know how intense it is on a server front. But I know on my single player world it worked great back in the day. But yes, I would love the Stargate mod. Oh, hold on. I came all this way to smelt my sand, and I think all my sand is ATM 9. Is that a server? I think all of my sand is. Oh, thank goodness, I still have sand here. I thought all my sand was going to be Gonzo. Okay, so we're going to go. Okay. Oh, right. Got to put it in the smelter. Why are you standing on that horse? Put those away. Oh, and this has got to go in the smelter too. Okay, so what do I need other than that? I said I needed steel. So I will grab... I have no idea how much of this I'm going to need. So we'll just fill up the inventory. All the mods 9 mod pack. Need a graphics card before I can play it. What kind of graphics card do you have currently? Just none? Ugh. Right now I have 1060s. I have a pair of 1060s because that's all I can afford right now. But I'm hoping that once I get moved, I'll be able to. Ooh, bamboo might work though. You're just using the motherboard graphics. I'm honestly surprised it runs it. Can you do a bamboo shelf? I don't think you could do a bamboo shelf. No, you can't. Okay, never mind. Never mind. Okay, so yeah, I know. I was just birch is the right color, so I was hoping that I could make it work, but that was a big no. What is going on here? What? Okay, so why is this shelf different? Is it because it was in front of the record player? It's different with the record player. Weird. So weird. I was throwing, it wouldn't let me throw my tools in there, but it would let me. It's being powered. Interesting. Hello, John, by the way. Good to see you. I need my horse! My kingdom for a horse! Come here, Glue 2. When powered, they will swap your hotbar. Okay, so... What? That's my favorite music disc by far. He is a jumpy boy. Highest jumping horse in the server. Yeah, mine only goes like 3 blocks. Ow. It's so weird. Like, that is such limited usefulness. Well, I will. I imagine I can change out the whole bar. Do they all combine? Like, do they daisy chain together or do they react separately? And it won't take my tools, so what's the usefulness if it can't take my tools? Okay, so I have mangrove swamp there. They do combine. So, but they don't take tools, so it just seems very limited. I think my shop. Okay, it was just weird because when I went up to it, it took my glass block out, but it didn't take the tool that I was holding. Okay, to take the whole hotbar. All right, well, I'll give it a shot at some point. Right now, I'm trying to get some materials together to finish the dungeon build. Okay, good to know. Just so you know, I adjusted the plan for Doc's for the dungeon a little bit. Oh, I bet they're very warm toes. I'll get to come see my doggos. I'll probably be there on the 3rd. Um, I am putting Doc's house into a jar, like a mason jar. And then terraforming around it and putting in like coral and stuff. Yeah, I'm gonna probably do like 1 stream a week on the other server just because they seem to want me there, but they're just not active. They're just not very active. Like every time I log in, there's 0 people online. Honestly, like it should be good because I wanted to replace the ground with grass and sand and all that kind of stuff anyway. Because I want it to be like this is a dock in its natural habitat kind of thing. Ooh, the oak is kind of good too. Anyway, so what I'm doing right now is I'm gathering materials for Scotch tape. This is gonna be a Scotch tape label on the side. I don't know. I don't remember what all I explained, but it's gonna be like the coloring is the color of Scotch tape as far as I can tell. And so I'll have some signs to do the actual like lettering, and then wood for the rest of it, I guess. All right. I don't know how much of this I'm gonna need. What all do you need to do? Like, do you need to do anything more to the house? Because the tower itself is going to stick outside the jar a little bit, but it's on the back end, so I'm not really concerned because Dad's probably not going to go searching around the entire jar because it's going to be surrounded by water. Okay. Stuff in the house, top of the tower isn't quite done. Okay. Like, where on the top of the tower? Because I'm going to be enclosing it in a jar lid here in a little while. So the fast leaf decay is not working. This is like this. I don't know if you noticed the other day when I told you about it, but it's just not working. That's weird because well, the leaves should still disappear if they're not attached to a living log. Sorry, if they're not attached to a log and the okay, I'll go ahead and cut down a normal tree and see if there's a difference because it just doesn't feel like it's working right. That doesn't make sense. So why does it work sometimes and not others? Why would it not like I mean I understand what I hear what you said, I understand, but why would it work like that? That doesn't make sense. It would make sense why it wasn't working on the pale oak logs in Deep Rend then if it works that way, because I was stripping all those logs first. So this guy doesn't message me for over a month and then messages me asking how I'm doing and asking if I'm still in town. I don't know if I can trust him because he's engaged to my now ex-wife's best friend. So, and he just wants to be a lapdog. Yep. She would like I let her come in my lap all the time. She would absolutely be a lapdog if she could. Okay, I'm gonna see what I can do with this. Come on, glue. Hi-yo, glue, away! I am so excited to see my dogs, though. Yeah, I just, yeah, you were absolutely right. That's one of the definitely one of the reasons I want to go down. I told some of the guys at work that I'm gonna be leaving, and one of the guys was actually like kind of upset, like he wanted me to stay. He said, but I'm gonna miss you and everything." And I was just like, "Well, sorry." And then there was another guy like, "But you could talk to the company. They might be able to help you out and like, help you find a place that's cheaper, so you don't have to just up and leave." And it's like, "Oh, I don't know. There's a lot more going into the decision than just that." Okay. Sounds like someone that bonds quick. They will be fine and bonds the next one. What? I don't understand the context. Okay, so I'm thinking I want to leave the birch this way. I just need to figure out what exactly I'm writing. Um, so I'm thinking, yeah, yeah, maybe so. Okay, so I'm trying to think of what to write on the jar, and like, you know, Doc in his natural habitat's definitely not the way I want to go with that. Because it's just a little too wordy. Dungeon banners are free. I'm gonna pay you for them anyway because I had the diamonds. Magnetic personality. Oh, thanks, John. And you just highlighted your message for that? Okay, so what do people. And I'm writing everything like this because I have 14K channel points. Oh boy. Mute. Okay, so what do like kids write on jars? Like when they catch a bug and they label they just put they just put the name on it, right? Firefly, light bugs. Okay. 100K plus on Doc's channel. Yeah, I need Mama Doc. Property of Mama Doc. Let's see. Okay. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So that's one shelf, two shelves, three shelves, four shelves, five shelves, six shelves, seven shelves, including the spaces. I did say seven shelves, right? No, you cannot make me change the game. Okay, so I need seven shelves. Oh, I hate that so much. That function is so annoying. Oh, Forgot that it makes multiple shelves. Okay, well, we have more than what we need. And so we're going to need some gray stained glass as well. Change game for Doc. My horse! I need my horse! You'll never get that man to change games. I should have enough for all the letters I need to write. Okay, so I understand. I'm just going to write it in chat. So it's going to be property of Mama Doc. I'm just going to write it in chat so you can get the words from that. Oh, there's my horse over there. And then I will bring by the diamonds whenever you got them done. Just let me know. If I don't have enough, then my maths completely screwed me there. Sent him to Michigan twice just to get him to play Minecraft. Yeah, well. Like I said, the man does not want to change games. Thank you, Doc. Thank you, Robert. I was about to ask. All right, see you later, Achroma. Have a good night. Oh. And please forgive me, Mega Meaty Bacon Man, for misspelling your name. Admonish. Akhroma's not near as cool as Achroma. This is so cool. You're in trouble now. Okay, so I should have some gray stained glass. We're gonna try to write a cursive ball on the side of the jar. What even is what? What mod? What are you asking about? Do I have any? Just gray? I thought I had gray. I could just do tinted glass, but that is so expensive. Minimap with all the things moving on it. Okay, that is Zero's minimap. I'll type in the chat. So just type that in and put in minimap with it, and there's also world map as well, which is where I get this. And they work together. So if you download both of them, they will both work together. I do have one active, but I don't even recall what I'm using. What, like a minimap? Oh, I don't have a spot for sticks yet. Don't have a spot for sticks. All right. Man, everybody's just disappearing. I had too many carrots. I'm surprised I don't have any more in the output. I'm not building fancy things like you, so it doesn't matter so much. I will literally like lose track of everything if I don't have my stuff marked. Oh, there's all my steel. Okay, so I'm just waiting on the glass right now. Which it looks like it's on its way back. And then I just need to find... Do I have a spot for... Do I have any... What makes gray dye? Like light gray. Because the dyes I have white, which I think white plus gray makes light gray. So I'm going to grab some white. I lose track of stuff also. I just dump my inventory into the nearest chest, but they are mostly clustered in a single location, so it's okay. Yeah. Charcoal and Bone dust. Okay, well I got the dye from the bone meal. Now I just need to get the gray. Oxeye daisy. Oxeye daisy buttermellow. Turn the stupid fat rat yellow. Really? You do this just to spite me, don't you? Wait. Azure Bluette. Oxeye Daisy. And where, oh where, is my bones? Oh. Saying I'm a messy builder is an understatement. I'm less messy in Minecraft, and my chests are always a state. Black dye is expensive. Oxide gives gray to start and can be dyed to get light gray. So black dye is less expensive if you use charcoal, which I actually like figured out how to there's my charcoal. Yeah, so got that. Now I just need gray dye. And then I can make light gray dye. And I was overthinking this whole thing. Good night. Have a good night, Odystria. Thanks for hanging out. Appreciate you. Yeah, but luckily it's not near as bad as trying to get a whole bunch of those ink sacs. Oh. I just saw the night night and I'm just like, it is. If I had a log farm, it wouldn't be such a big deal. Okay, now we got light gray stained glass. Yes, I'll get another viewer. I'm probably not be streaming for a ton longer. I'm gonna try to get this jar finished, and then I'll be hopping off because my head's killing me right now. I'm just hoping I have. Is none of my glass going through? Oh, I bet it's stuck at that one juncture again. This like over here, this guy doesn't ever get stopped up. However, this guy gets stopped up all the time. Can see who's not playing enough. I wonder if the person transferred a message I asked him to or not, or forgot. What? Poisonous potato? There's some glass. I don't know why that sometimes gets filled up. Because I have this thing set to automatically go off every time something enters. But with how slow hoppers are, you think they should be slow enough that it doesn't get stopped up. But it still happens, like, you know, once every, like, you know, 6 hours of runtime, it'll get stopped up like that. That's not going to be enough glass, so we're going to have to wait a little bit longer for glass to get done. Okay, let's go ahead and throw the stuff I don't want back in the output. Light gray dye I don't have a spot for yet. I don't have a spot for eggs yet, so those can just go in here for now. My junk boxes have just moved. That's my issue right now. Well, good news. I already have a phone call with a potential employer and an email from also that employer telling me that I will be invited in for an interview when I arrive. So So I already have a job potentially lined up. Hopefully it's as good as the one I'm leaving. I really like the one I'm leaving, but nothing to be done about it. On. Please. Yeah, I'm not 100% sure what kind of welding they do. I'm pretty sure it's just MIG like I'm doing right now, but okay. Come on, just log me in. You know who I am. I've been using this computer for a long time. Okay, so it's a company called PlayPower. Apparently, Robert, the second counselor in the singles ward, is the CFO of this company, apparently. So Dad gave me his number and everything, and the guy called me today. Um, but I want to look at the view full job description. Um, really good, 401k health insurance, all that kind of stuff. That's great. That's pretty normal though. Principal duties: square up and weld various shapes and sizes of components, interpret and apply weld form symbols, perform vertical, horizontal, flat, and overhead welds, accurately read and interpret blueprints, which this is all very normal stuff. It doesn't say what I'm welding though. It doesn't really say anything about it. It doesn't say if I'm doing MIG or stick or TIG. Um, but it's pretty normal to TIG is a pretty normal process to run when doing and this like play power. I'm not 100% sure what play power does. I'm gonna be perfectly honest with you. Recreational equipment manufacturing, commercial playgrounds to floating modular boat docks. So they probably do aluminum. They probably do cast iron. They probably do steel. So it'll probably be a mix of MIG and TIG, and a mix of aluminum, steel, and carbon steel, and sorry, stainless and carbon steel, which is a pretty wide variety. I've done stainless and carbon. I'm less versed on aluminum, but I'm not going to tell them that. They don't need to know that. All they need to know is that I've done aluminum and I'm capable of doing it if they need me to. I may not like it though, because aluminum is a pain in the butt to weld. Yes, finally. Starting to go through. Deep sea welding. Oh, geez. That is one type of welding I never want to do. It is so dangerous. It is so dangerous. Ugh. Like, it pays really good, though, for good reason. Do you think that'll be enough? I don't know. I'm gonna need at least four more stacks in order to be able to finish the layers that I need done, and then I'm gonna need to be able to close it in. It seems like every layer is using about a stack, and so I think I'm probably gonna have quite a few more layers. So I'm gonna have to wait even longer. Wish my eyes didn't hurt. Okay, so some of the things I've done over here, I went ahead. So I had a whole ton of I had a whole bunch. I had a farm that was like a two-tier um, villager farm that was just dedicated to getting carrots, and I had way too many carrots. So now I have one of those layers just doing potatoes, being down there welding, and a huge green shark swims by. Harmless but huge. Honestly, that would be kind of cool. I'd have to live near the coast to do underwater welding, though, I think. But yeah, that would be really cool. Oh, and finally got my villager breeder to work. But for some reason, they won't come out of here unless I hit them. Yeah, these villagers got busy. Do they have a baby in there with them right now? They do. There's 3 babies, and then heavens knows how many adults. So what I'm planning on doing is eventually, once I get all the farms that I need, once I have more villagers than I need, I plan on just opening that up and just letting the villagers roam free in the city, and I'll build like houses for them so that they have a place to go at night, and so it'll be just like a normal like city basically. Just they'll just be the populace. That's my plan anyway. Once I get the other 2 wings done, because I still have to build the wing up north and the wing to the west. And once that's done, then I'll actually be able to, populate this. I'm thinking this is going to be purely residential off this direction. I'm going to build basically just kind of funky looking houses. I'm gonna basically build a wing like this and then just have it look like they occupied the area and then just started building houses between the pillars, like very slapdash. There'll be buildings off into here that are more rich. And then up to the north, I'm not 100% sure what I want to do up there. What I wanted originally was for each wing to have a specialty, and this has been like the storage. This has been farms, and I would love to have like a bit like a shopping district up north here. The only downside is there's really no ability to have a shopping district when there's no need for shops. Like if I want something, I either get it or I go to whoever has it at their base. So it's just kind of hard to have it be like a real city that way. And it did it again. Very cool. I was wondering why my glass stopped. And a bridge. Very nice. I might have to come take a look at your pet supply store because I got a few pets now and I need to get them fixed up with some goodies. All right, I'm gonna call that good for item collection. Hopefully that's enough. I'd rather not have to run back again. My horse. I need to stop. Like, I constantly notice. I need to craft some stuff for it. Okay, well let me know when it has stuff so that I can come look. I keep on noticing that I look up my camera, up at my camera preview, and I'm doing this. I'm like staring through my eyebrows. Something I need to practice. I used to have my um camera on a stand back when I used to stream, so it was like lower down and I could position it where exactly I wanted it. So it wasn't just angled at some weird angle on my forehead or my face. Just need to finish the jar. So Adrestea, I would like those letters, but I do not expect them to be done tonight. Um, so if you just let me know whenever they're ready, I will bring payment for them. I know you said they're free, but I'm gonna pay anyway. Sounds good to me. Just let me know. Tomorrow is going to be a day of finishing that Satisfactory build and recording a ton of episodes of stuff. I'm going to try to get back on the producing like longer form videos train. Like I kind of burned myself out because at one point I was imagining, oh, I'm just going to make 3 videos a day because they're really easy to produce. But now I'm trying to do a little bit more in depth with the production side of things and trying to do a little bit like higher quality, but I still want to try to do a video either every other day or every day to try to compare with like my shorts because my shorts are daily. So doing some work on that. I haven't been quite as much getting quite as much interaction or views on my shorts. Actually, no, I shouldn't say I'm not getting as much interaction. For some reason, this short, that last short that I posted, had half as many views as normal, but had more people watch all the way through. Like 90% of people watched all the way through. Yes, you do. I've noticed. Thank you. I appreciate you. I had more, but I had more people. I had a really good like to dislike ratio, and a lot of people watched all the way through. So even though I am getting fewer views on some of my most recent shorts, it still seems. I don't know if it'll count it. Like I think eventually they like assess it, and if it comes from the same IP, they just remove the extra views, I think. Otherwise, I would probably have paid Grian like $200 by now, just from my views. I okay. Yeah, I would imagine not. I have no idea, honestly. Like, I don't think anybody fully understands the YouTube algorithm. Feels like it's intentional just to keep us on our toes. Well, I gotta go all the way back because I forgot to exchange my axe for a pickaxe. And I'm gonna need a pickaxe. So silly. I'm wondering why there's just a random redstone torch right there. I'm not gonna do anything about it, but I'm wondering. Oh. You know, in defiance of naming this guy Glue, I think I'm just gonna name him Horsey. Just because I feel like that would be funny. After all this time of you guys expecting me to just call him Glue. Nope, his name's Horsey. Only 900 more blocks to go to get my pickaxe and then to ride 1,200 blocks back. What did you call your horse, Adresteo? And he said I should see it, but I'm not going to see it tonight. So what did you name it? All right, I guess I'll wait. Fine. Fine. Need to add something else so it's good not to see it. Well, I will be at work till noon tomorrow, noon Eastern anyway. So if you get that added, I'll come check it out when I get online tomorrow. Come on. Okay, wait for 1 second and I run into a glass wall. Come on. Ow. Sure, that works for me. Ooh, I need Silk Touch. All right. Man, you know, nothing makes me feel older than feeling like I need to send myself to bed early. So, while Doc was up here, he bought me a crock pot. And so, before I went to bed last night, I threw my pork roast that I just bought into the crock pot with a bunch of seasonings and some butter and came home. Well, I woke up in the morning and then came home after I threw the rest of it in today. I had some very delicious pulled pork left for me. So it was really good. It was really tasty. I should go to sleep. I want to get past this point on the stairs. A certain point on the in the stairs. Yep, I get it. I'm having a hard time getting motivation to finish certain projects. Like when I hit a benchmark in a project, I really have a hard time pushing my way past it. For example, with this with this dungeon, we cleared it all out, and then I was just like, I don't really want to do anything more. So I'm having to push myself to get the next part done. And then digging is comfort. Um, and like my base, I got 2 levels of the sorting system done. I've just started building a third. Oh man, I'll admit I've lost all heart for it. Well, luckily it's not something that's like urgent. As far as I know, I don't think there's an end date for it, so it really doesn't matter. So as long as you intend on doing it and you do eventually get to it, there shouldn't be a problem with how long it takes, as far as I understand. Or maybe I'm saying it wrong. I know that with the satisfactory build stuff I need to do, um, I need to get it done by a certain time frame because because everybody else is already either done or almost done. Doc falls here. Ah! So we're gonna have somebody like dry run this before Doc does, just so we know everything works and lands properly. I should brought the axe too, so I could remove these things if I needed to. No, no. Why are there two of you? Look at me. I'm hideous. Okay. So I just need to put down. Let's go ahead and scaffold out with just glass. Okay, so I need. Nope, that's not gonna work. Not gonna work. should have my axe right now, but nope. I need my axe. I want to see what it will, how much of my materials it'll take away to do, to like make these like all sided, because I don't want the log texture to show through. Okay, so we got stripped oak and stripped birch now. Still have a decent amount of both. Okay, so I kind of wanted to do a partial diagonal, but diagonal is not going to work with the signs. So let's just trace the outer edge. Okay, come on. There we go. Come on. Really? Go away. Well, I didn't know you could do that. Again. Okay. So I think what I need to do, one, is get rid of that. And then add in that there and that there. And then let's do the same thing over here. No, that was what I wanted to do. So I filled them up there and then added another one next to the... No, that's not what I wanted. I wanted glass. There we go. Now let's see what it looks like. And once we put the letters on there, hopefully it'll read better. It'll literally read better. Fire swords and zombies sucks. Okay. So now we just need to finish the jar, and then I can try to get some rest because my head is telling me no. You know what? My body is also telling me no. My mind is telling me no. But my body is also telling me no. Okay. Oh, one more random piece of floating glass. Got it. Okay. So that's that done for now. And let's go throw this all in a chest, because we don't need it at the moment. And then we're going to grab enough steel. We're not going to do the ball stuff today. I would like to get more done, but more than what's there done, but at the same time, like, That's going to take a lot of work kind of figuring out how exactly I want to portray it because that's not just normal like writing, that's cursive. Great. Love it. All right. So now that we've gotten this done, I think I said I was going to do 4 more on here. And then now because it is connected over here, we're going to have to fill this in completely. I'm glad you're in the zone. Get in the zone, auto zone. Oh, diamonds! Finally, this venture is profitable. 18 diamonds from that. 18 diamonds. Glad I'm in the part of the dig where I get shot. Oh boy. I'm not glad personally. It's probably not a healthy area for you to be in. Some might call it a midlife crisis at this point. I understand. With how many times you seem to return there. Is that where you lost all your gear last time? Oh, going really slow and fill up every 1 block hole with six. Perfect. You have got to be kidding me. Where even are you? Almost knocked me off of here. You know how annoyed I would be if I got knocked off of here right now? So you're not finished with the roof here? Or is it over here that you're not finished with the roof? I don't know, you look pretty finished to me. Maybe that's just me though. I don't know this build, so So I had a thought, John, that I should get the Death Star build done before May the 4th, but I really don't think I'm gonna have the time to be able to do that and have us film something and have it ready for May the 4th. But I thought about it. I thought about it. Okay, so we're gonna have to do this two sizes smaller. Let's get the so 29. Okay, so we'll do the center here. Okay, so it's 7 blocks wide still. Okay. Then 3, then 2, then 3 ones. Oh. Why did I decide to make a freaking mason jar? Oh no. Why does that not sound good? Why does that sound like something that I'm gonna regret? Okay, so which 3 more? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Taking Sammy out, Indy jumped through the door, wiggled through as fast as she could. Yep, she does that. Luckily, she was just trying to go to the bathroom. Yeah, she likes to run off and explore sometimes, but usually she comes back because she knows where her bread's buttered. Yeah, she's a good pup. I'm really excited to be able to get her back, although that means that she'll go back to living in mom and dad's place, at least, when I'm sleeping there until I get my own place set up. Okay. Oh, I got rid of the wrong ones. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Okay. And then over here, we got to continue it around from up here. This is such a pain. How much glass do I don't have enough glass to finish this. I just simply don't. I think whatever size I get to is just gonna have to be the final size. I don't know. I'll just put the lid on. Okay. I heard a Spidey. So, Robert, what do you think of the French? Okay, that's that one done. Okay, so now we'll go down to 27. This is still seven-sided, but it alternates to a really weird index towards the middle. Okay, so then this one goes over 3, and then over 1. Okay. And then it goes. So this is where it gets a little weird. So it's already gone in 1. So it's done in 3, then in 1. Then it's going to go. I'm going to fill that in. And then it goes in 2. And then it goes 2 this way. Over 1. This is tricky. So it goes 3, 1, 2, 2, 1, 3, 7. That's an odd one. No, that's not what I wanted to do. Did not want to break everything, just the one thing I wanted. Okay, now do it again. Yay. So glad this is a much smaller pattern. So, and then over, just over 1, and then over 2. I'll take that back part out. And then that'll have to be filled in, and then that'll have to be filled in. And that's done on this side. There we go. Okay. So glad the creeper can't get up here. If a creeper blew this up, I'd probably just be done for the night. This is something that I should have time lapsed just for my personal use for like editing as a video. No, I lost one. Okay, 1, 2. Oh, okay, 1. And this will have to be filled in. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2. Why is that so much more sparse than normal? Okay, did I get this right? 7, 3, 1, 2, 2. Oh, I did it the wrong direction. These are supposed to go into, out to, not into, out to, into, not into, out to. Okay, then that gets filled in there. Then we have a nice little. Really? Really? You're gonna do that to me? Really? Okay. All right. So 2, 2, 1, 3, and then okay. So we're back to the normal bit. It's kind of funny. I intended this to be a shorter stream. Well, not shorter, but like I intended to be done a while ago because I thought this part would be easy. But nope. Nope. Down to less than 2 stacks of glass. Okay, this one's 1. Then 2. Yeah, this is at least a double chest full of glass that I'm putting in here. And you know what? The only pay I've received for this has been in the diamonds that I found when doing it. This has not been as valuable as I thought it was gonna be. I hope it work. I hope it makes really good content. Is what I'm trying to say. Okay, and that would cut into the roof, so we're gonna leave that. Okay, well that's the next one done. So we'll do 25. It's a passion project. Okay, yeah, that's what you call something when somebody doesn't get paid for it and does it anyway. Starving artists all have passion projects. Okay, I think we're gonna do this. No, I need to do more than that layer. If we have enough material to do another layer after this one, then we will. Okay. Okay, 2, 2, and then 1, 1, and then 2, 2. No, I didn't mean to do that. I didn't want to do that. Just fill that in and fill that back in. Oh. Huh? I think I missed the joke at Address Day. I apologize. I got that wrong. That goes out. And then I got the 2. Okay, I knew something looked wrong here. And if one of the... You hear me say 2, 2? Do I say that a lot? Does it come as a voice inside your head? Okay. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 2, and then there'll be 1 here. Oh, that's what you're talking about. Okay, I got it now. I get it. Okay, that's good there. Hopefully that takes some time to drop. Oh, geez. Oh, boy. That is slightly concerning. Okay. You know, one movie that I really badly want to watch that I have not been able to watch in a long time is Lord of the Rings. You know how long it's been since I've been able to watch all three Lord of the Rings movies, not including The Hobbit, just the original Lord of the Rings, all the way through? Like years before I left Missouri. You know how many times I told my ex-wife how many times that I wanted to watch that with her because she'd seen it like maybe once growing up. It's worth sitting through though. It's so freaking good. So freaking good. It's worth sitting through. And I would love to just, as soon as I get down to Missouri, you know, obviously job interviews first, and then I'm sitting down and watching Lord of the Rings. And anyone who wants to join me can bring some popcorn. Well, I got nothing but time now. But at least you agree that it is a, it is worth it, even though it is a time sink. Ooh, both are so good though. So I personally like it when we make kettle corn. Like that's when basically you just like put it on the stove and like melted butter and it like pops it in the butter, right? That's basically it. Okay, well I am pretty much out of glass here. Oh jeez. I'm good either way personally. I like the little microwave bags like of theater popcorn. But like, I also it's more for like nostalgia's sake. Like I really like I remember when my dad used to make uh popcorn on the stove and that was always really good. I really enjoyed that. Okay, 1 2 1 2 1 2. I really like popcorn balls. Like I know it's like so hearing zombies hoping they're on stream, but I know they're here. I keep hearing zombies too, so there are some zombies that you're hearing that are on stream. I'm assuming. I had to tell off a kid from Germany when I was streaming from the ExileCraft server. This kid from Germany hops on, watching on YouTube, and and I'm just like, and he's like telling me how tired he is. I'm like, dude, it is 1 a.m. your time. Get your butt to bed. But I'm definitely not going to be going on the ExileCraft server very often, just because the number of viewers I get on that server versus, I mean, obviously I have you guys when I stream on this server, but the number of viewers I get besides you guys is so small. Like that server has no like name recognition or anything. Whereas at least, gaming with Doc, it has some of the affluence of being connected to Doc. So there's at least something there. More loyal viewers are all doc viewers. Yeah, I've had a lot of really good luck with all the viewers that have come over from my dad's channel. Like every single one of you guys have been awesome. Like I wouldn't be where I am now, whether on YouTube or on Twitch, if it weren't for everybody, pitching in and deciding to, help out and be a part of my thing too. Even though like the majority of people want to just watch Doc and don't really care as much, there's been a good handful of you, like you, Achroma, Mega Meaty Bacon Man. That is not on my stream, so it's definitely on your end. I mean, even Lexi, she'll hop on the stream every now and again, although I think she's annoyed with me for some reason or another. Probably because I didn't help her make an iron farm. Fair enough. Oh boy. You know you have a lot of iron when you're literally building structures out of it. I need to make myself my own iron farm. Outside. Good. All right, the jar should be finished. I just need to figure out a way to get down without dying. Oh wait, I have netherite armor. I don't care about life and death anymore. Okay. I have now made my mason jar. Backing up so we can get a good view. I'm going to light this thing up a lot more. Like inside, there's going to be a lot of lights because I want his space to be very well lit up. And then there's going to be sea pickles all through this area in the water. So there's going to be a very well lit area by the time I'm done. But from what I can see of this jar, it looks pretty good. I'm happy with it. That is true. So I'm not going to be messing around with it too much tonight because in order to do the sea pickles, I need to put all the water in, so that's going to take a while. But I'm going to be I'll probably work on that tomorrow after tomorrow and do a bit of a time lapse of me doing all the water and everything. It will be safe for you, I promise. I'll make sure it's all good to go. Anyway, I am very happy with this and the progress for today. And then tomorrow I'll be able to put the letters on the tape there. I'll be able to put the ball logo on the jar and fill up this whole cavern with water, or at least the lower area of the cavern. Basically, I'm gonna like make it look like this whole like the jar is just sunken into the sand. I'm gonna put like sand like across it, like going up the wall, and then like tapering down to the bottom over there, and then fill it in the bottom over here, so it's like kind of covered in sand around and behind. And then he'll have a nice little dirt area, like grassy area where he can step up onto his base. Anyway, that's kind of where my mind is going with this. It's going to be a lot of fun. I am really excited with how this has turned out. So anyway, I'm going to hop off the stream now, go take some pain meds, go relax for a little while, and then I'm going to be hopping off to bed here probably pretty soon. My chest is colored wool if you want to mark where he needs to land. There's also some moss. I'm going to have to discuss with Robert where exactly we want him to land. So I will talk with Robert and then I will do that. So, all right. Sounds good. Well, thank you so much for hanging out, Adristea, especially. I don't know if anybody else is watching right now, but I don't know if I'll be streaming this weekend, but I'm definitely going to be recording a lot of videos. A lot of videos. I said videos. Good lord. Well, good night to you, Adestea, as well. And I will see you next time if I can just get my OBS open. There we go. Goodbye.